I've been sent for the man you've cornered here in the ruins.
Ah, so you're the reinforcements the Magistrate promised. The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
That bastard's to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little shemlin children he's after.
Please, calm down and tell me what happened.
The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her! I want him dead! My girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid for his crimes.
There must be some humans who would take offense to these disappearances.
We're nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the Magistrate won't take our word over his.
A man who murders children won't survive long in the courts of Kirkwall.
No! Don't you understand? If you take him in, he'll be free again by nightfall. For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these shemlin. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
The magistrates of Kirkwall will pass judgment. Not you or me.
No human magistrate is going to side with an elf.
Hey guys, this is KitKat Paddywhack, and welcome back for another episode of Dragon Age 2 Let's Play. In the previous episode, the main focus was about the main quest, Act of Mercy, where Thrask has decided to ask for our help in retrieving some mages that became fugitives when they were supposed to be on their way to Kirkwall. So what I'm actually going to do is, I've been doing nothing but killing spiders in the first couple of minutes, so I'm going to skip all that part.
Who are you? Please, can you get me out of here? I just want to go home. Don't be afraid, darling. Everything's going to be all right now.
Leah? Your father told us you were dead.
My father? Is he safe? Kelder said that he'd hurt my family if I didn't come with him.
Who is Kelder?
The man who took me.
I don't see any injuries. Are you all right?
He hit me, told me I was nothing. I begged him to stop hurting me. I didn't think he would, but out of nowhere, he pushed me away and just started crying. Don't you see? He didn't mean to hurt me. He told me. There are demons. They make him do these horrible things.
What kind of demons? What did they look like?
I don't know what they look like. I didn't actually see any of them. But Kelder told me to run, to get away so they couldn't make him hurt me anymore. Please don't kill him. It's not his fault.
She is a child and does not understand. Her pity is admirable, but misplaced.
Kelder is dangerous, Leah. If he fights back, I can't promise he won't get hurt.
He won't fight you, I promise.
Run to the entrance. You'll find your father there.
So, you guys didn't really miss much from the huge block of footage I had to cut out. It was really just me struggling to kill spiders, and great.
I don't like the looks of things.
Still haven't gotten the hang of it yet. But anyways, like I said, you guys didn't really miss much other than my getting the spider silk, which is part of the herbalist task, and yeah, that's pretty much it, spider silk. And about the Act of Mercy in the previous episode. I decided that I was going to turn Grace and the other mages in, just because, for the selfish reason of getting brownie points with Fenris, but by lying to the Templars about their whereabouts. But in the end, it didn't really matter. They got caught one way or another, and Grace was still mad at me for getting caught. Like, in the first playthrough, she got upset that it didn't really matter, and then this time, when she got caught, she told me that I should have killed her, so I was thinking like, what do you want me to do, man? And I can't do anything about her. Literally, I really can't do anything about her. So what we're gonna do is we will soon encounter Kelder, the guy who's been kidnapping little kids. Kinda sounds like a pedophile, but what are you gonna do about that?
I knew my father would eventually send someone. I was hoping the beasts down here would get to me first.
You wanted those creatures to kill you. Why?
It's what I deserve. I should be torn apart, forgotten down here, not protected by my father.
The Magistrate sent me. I've never even met your father.
He didn't tell you, did he? The Magistrate is my father. He's tried so hard to keep me, and what I've done, hidden away.
Not hard enough, so it seems.
Magistrate is supposed to protect the people of the city, and that includes the elves.
Father is a good man. He tried to help, to stop me, but he can't. No one can. That elf girl, she had no right to be so beautiful, so perfect. The demons said she needed to be taught a lesson, like all the others. The Circle was supposed to help me, but they lied. They said there were no demons, that I was mad. This isn't my fault.
Leah said you told her to run. Why?
I was crying, and she asked me if I was all right. After everything the demons made me do to her, she was concerned about me. How could I let them destroy something so good, so pure?
Let me get this straight. You torture and murder elven children for being too beautiful.
I didn't want to hurt them. They forced me. The demons don't like it when they cry.
I'm not getting paid enough for this.
I can't stop. I've tried so many times. Please, you have to kill me. There's no other way.
He sees the truth of it. Allow me to grant his wish, if you will not.
I wanted to take him in like I was supposed to so I could get paid, but I think this time I'm gonna go a different path then. Let Fenris do the dirty work. Yeah, okay, Fenris, it's all yours.
Any last words before he kills you, Kelder?
Tell my father. I'm sorry.
No, Meryl, why? She used to get mad at me. Whatever.
You saved her. My little girl. I didn't dare hope... Did you find that monster? Is he dead?
He won't harm Leah or anyone else. Ever again.
I didn't believe an elf could ever get justice in Kirkwall. I speak for all of us when I say that we are in your debt, Sarah.
I feel just as bad for those knife ears as the next man. But ignoring the Magistrate's direct orders, that's madness.
I wonder if I'll still get paid. Probably not. So the next trip is the Bone Pit. Like we were supposed to go in the first place. So actually what could have been another alternative is that
What a terrible place to
if
get
you
lost.
wanted to bring
There are many
Kelder
good places
in
to go, I
alive,
guess.
you'd have to fight a bunch of demons that I can't remember if the demons showed up because they wanted to possess him or They showed up because he like attracted them there, or he summoned them or whatever. Actually, letting Fenris or killing him yourself, I'm pretty sure killing him yourself would also save you the trouble of fighting more monsters. So here in the Bone Pit, we're fighting a bunch of raiders, and it looks like the reason why the Bone Pit is empty is possibly because a bunch of raiders showed up and wrecked the entire camp. But it doesn't really seem to be entirely what it is. Gotta max out my cunning so I can unlock all the chests. So before I enter the cave, I gotta give you guys a heads up. I actually skipped the part where I go through a majority of the cave, because a new enemy did appear, which were dragons, like a full-size dragon, a bunch of dragonlings, but there's a lot of them, and honestly, there's really not much going on. So I'm gonna skip most of it until I get to the part where I could reveal the location of minor side quest item you can get, so you can turn it in for some extra money for the expedition, and maybe some other resources.
There's a foul wind coming from that cavern. I smell death.
Alright, so as you can see in that sack, you can get Eustace's pommel that you can turn into a woman named Eustace in the barracks at Viscount's Keep. Then there's the mushroom for that extra experience point.
Nice and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Slow down. Tell me what happened here.
I'll tell you what I can. But be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where did the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. There was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was. Only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
You should get out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Oh, are we gonna go that way? I've never seen a huge dragon before.
Right, a dragon! When was the last time I fought a dragon? Right, last time I fought a dragon was... Nah, aside from the archdemon, the last time I fought a dragon... But it was optional, was the high dragon. Up in that one mountain where Andraste's ashes was. I remembered how I was going through a temple, and then what was my warden's father, Mr. Kuzlin, gave the warden the horn that was supposed to help me in my time of need. But then he lied to me, because when I blew the horn, I'm wondering, well, there's a dragon perched up top, and if I blew the horn, maybe it will call him down to me. Maybe the dragon will help me. I was so wrong. The dragon immediately tried to fight me, and I'm thinking, well, might as well try to kill it. And I didn't need to be reminded about how I struggled so badly trying to kill Clement. Clemens was bad, but the High Dragon was also just as bad. It was hard, but kinda annoying. And I died. Crap. Now I gotta restart so I can get that achievement. Yes! Finally! Finally killed it! Okay, this is gonna be the end of the episode, and I'm gonna pick it up next episode. So until then, see you later.